Here I am driving a train from Boston South Station to Stoughton. I'm on an MBTA locomotive F40PH-3C. As you can see, I'm getting ready to take off as I'm loading passengers. And here is the outside of the train, checking the back of the train too. It's an overhead. And as I'm waiting for extra people, I was just wondering if they were gonna get on or not. And it turns out, I don't think they were getting on, but I just wasn't paying attention because I didn't check and see if they actually were. I was just guessing. And it looks like I'm almost all set to take off. Now, now I like it. Here I am, rail fanning my own train taking off. And there goes. Next stop is Back Bay for my train. And my train is making the following stops: Back Bay, Ruggles, High Park, Route 128, Canton Junction, Canton Center, and Stoughton. Over there's a Northeast Regional train backing out into the yard. And at first I thought my train was gonna collide with that, but it just didn't go onto the other track, so that was a good thing. You saw right there a few seconds ago how close it was. And as you can see right now, they're very close to each other, and if they were on the same track, it would have been over. But luckily, that's not the case. And I'm driving way over the speed limit, because then those people can get their destination faster, and then I'm done with the game faster in the video, too. And in about, is that about 2,600-ish, about 2,500 feet, I'll be at Back Bay. Right now I'm driving a little over the speed limit right now, and over there there's I-90. I'm on the northeast corridor underneath these electric lines, and this Stoughton line branches off from the northeast corridor at Canton Junction, where it splits down its own route. So branch from Canton Center to Stoughton. The thing that really annoys me about this is that it doesn't run on electric power. Since those electric wires were made for the Northeast Regional and Acela train, since they run on electric power, I just think it makes more sense that these trains would do too, and if they're gonna, the Providence Stoughton line will be the first line to be electrified, along with the entire Fairmount line, and the Newburyport Rockport line from North Station to Beverly. And here I am at Back Bay. And I'm stepping out onto the platform to make sure everyone's getting on and off the train safely. It's basically what the conductor does, but since I'm the... You can just say that I'm the only crew member on this train, which is not true in real life. But since I'm the only crew member, I'm the one that has to check, although it's just a video game and I don't need to. But I prefer to. Just because. And although I still should have some more time to wait, I just feel like leaving now. And I just like to turn the big handle to release so that I can just use the yellow handle. I can just release the black handle. And here I go. At full speed ahead. Okay. And the next stop is Ruggles. And I'm supposed to leave Back Bay, or at least I was supposed to, in a minute from now. So I'm running ahead of schedule, which I like. As you can see, we're about to leave the tunnel. I'm just checking the schedule to see if I'm supposed to stop at Ruggles or not. No, I'm just... Okay, I'll say it once this... Now, as I was saying, I'm doing a voiceover right now. So, I recorded this video yesterday. But the day after the recording of this video is when I'm doing the voiceover. And I recorded this video on Saturday, May 11th, and it's Sunday, May 12th, which is what I hope to upload this video if I have time. Now, you guys voted on my poll saying I wanted to do everything. Now, I've uploaded the Haver line. I'm now driving the Stoughton line. I will do the inbound video once I'm done voiceovering this video, and I'll probably do the Providence line, like driving it from South Station to Providence on train symbol 3 if I have time. But I'm not gonna do it in real life until the soonest is probably next weekend, because the weekends are when I really only have availability because of school and all that. It's 3:41 p.m. If you guys don't know the 24-hour clock, which I've kind of gotten used to. 15:41 is just 3:41. I bet most of you know that, but still. And for some reason, I just locked all the doors. I don't know why, but I just did. And now I'm just checking to see if there's any other people getting on the train before I take off. And apparently no one's getting on or off the train now, so I'm gonna take off. And I'm running so that I can just get there the soonest as possible. And we're all clear to go. Here I blasted in max gear. Love the sound of that sweet bell. And there it goes into the tunnel. Now, you'll see me rail fanning my own train a lot, and I'll also be rail fanning some other trains that I see along the way too. And there'll also be a decent amount of horn shows too. in this. Now the next stop is Hyde Park. And this train is not stopping at Forest Hills or Reedville. So I'm just gonna probably just rail fan it or just like honk the horn or whatever. In about 5 miles is when I'm supposed to make the next stop. Pretty soon I'm gonna switch from track 1 to track 3. And now I'm paralleling with the orange line until its terminus at Forest Hills, which is where I'm gonna bypass. Because it's not a scheduled stop. And I'm not the one that makes it. It's just a video game. There, and pretty soon the Needham line's gonna branch off in the Northeast Corridor. And we're approaching Hyde Park right now. At least I think so. Got a boat. 1.5 miles, I think. I think a train just went past us. Now, apparently no one's getting on or off the train, but I have to wait until the yellow thing goes completely around the circle, which is around the door thing or whatever that is. In and out, load passengers, whatever you want to call it. I don't really have a name for it. And I think next stop is Route 128. Bypassing Reedville. Gotta love that good old horn. Merging onto track 1 once again. Just checking where I am on the map. And there's a train stopped at Route 128 as I can see, but I don't know which one it is. I mean, I'm kidding, I know what it is. It's an MBTA train. Right now I'm preparing to slow down the train since we're less than a mile away from the station. We're like a kilometer away or something, or less than that. Yeah, we're less than a kilometer away. Cause I think a kilometer is like 3,000 miles or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, or like... Yep, I was correct. It's an MBTA train. Okay, now we're stopped at Route 128. I'm watching the inbound train taking off. I don't know if it came from Providence or Stoughton or what. I'm just checking which passengers are getting on and off. Yep, I see a few people down there. They're probably waiting for an Amtrak train. Or maybe another inbound train. Because I think it's like rush hour right now, or pretty close to it. And we're all set to go. I'm just waiting a bit, because... all clear to leave the station. Hong Kong. Honk. Honk honk. Honk honk. Honk honk. Honk honk. Ha! I just love those horns. But in real life, they're actually super loud. And I don't like them very much. Next stop is Canton Junction. Canton Junction. There's an Acela train that's waiting for me to go. And I just feel like since these tracks are owned by Amtrak, that I should be the one waiting for the Acela train to fly by. And there it goes, flying by. No, it's not flying by. I mean, it will be flying by eventually, just not now. I mean, it's moving faster as I'm talking right now, as the video goes on. Doors are closed. We're already moving a little bit. Now, since I'm running 4 minutes early, that gives me plenty of time to get to Canton Center, which is super close to where Canton Junction is. And I don't even know why there's two Canton stations if they're so close to each other. There must be a purpose, I just don't know why. I'm just going extremely slow right now. Oh, 10 miles per hour, I mean 9.7 or 9.6, just rounded up to 10. Come on. Okay, we have 2 minutes until we're arriving. I can literally see the station from where I am right now. How is it gonna take me 2 minutes to get there if I'm literally like 100 feet away from the platform? Or more. At least 100 feet away from the platform is what I meant to say. Okay, we're moving super slowly right now. Just because I'm operating ahead of schedule, which I think is a good thing. But in reality, that's a bad thing, because what if someone missed the train? And that's why everyone likes to get there early, just in case the train runs ahead of schedule. Okay, now we're slowing down a bit just because we're going uphill. We are pulling into the station. Five miles per hour, that's so slow. We can make it to the high level platform in time. Okay. We're super close. See people standing on the platform, that's a good thing. I wonder why everyone's getting on the outbound train, or maybe they're just waiting for... Okay, just make sure that that door is on the platform. I don't want to get too close to the road. I don't think there's very much people that are getting on my train. Wait, that guy's just standing there, but he's not getting on. I mean, if they like what the inbound train, they could just ride my train outbound and wait for that to become an inbound train. I mean, I don't know why anyone would do that, but I like trains and riding them, so if that were me, that's what I would do. Getting a good glance at the locomotive. That is number... I can't see what number. It's that 10 something. Got honk at a railroad crossing. Yeah, it's 10. That's 1067. I don't know how I wasn't reading that. Probably wasn't paying attention or something like that. Waiting for the train to cross the road. My train's done crossing the road, and it's gotta cross a few more roads between Canton Center and Stoughton. And we're crossing over a bridge right now. It goes over a road. Now my speedometer is right in front of me. Normally I have to bring one with me when I'm riding the train. In about 2 miles, the next stop will be Stoughton. Which is the final stop. And that's the destination of this train. Another road that I'm crossing. I wonder how many roads I'm gonna cross from here and then. Okay. I'm pretty close actually. I'm slowing down right now so that I don't bypass the station. I just gotta pull the lever so that it switches tracks, so that this train can access the high level platform. Because it's the easiest to board. Now we're gonna cross 2 more streets and that'll be the end of it. Release the brakes. Braking the train. No, not. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? And my journey is done. Just gotta wait to unload some passengers, and then I'll be done with this. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.